Hello viewers, how are you all? Okay, so reaction mechanism we had completed successfully part 7's and next part 8, that is applications of mesomeric effect. In that applications of mesomeric effect, second part. First part in the yesterday's description box I will mention. Once you go through with the description, you will find all the reaction mechanism videos. Till now, those which video you have not, you will find the links of those videos. Just you click, you will see all those videos with free of cost. So you are going to get the complete information with for each concepts. You are going to get nearly 15 to 20 examples. These 15 to 20 examples you may not find at one place in some books. So I have gathered in different books. So I am giving you different number of examples with all most of the related concepts I am giving. So try to watch till the end, and also don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Okay, so don't waste the time. Again, let's get into the video. That is acidic nature of aromatic carboxylic acids. Now we had seen in inductive effect the acidic nature of carboxylic acids we had discussed. Now we are going to see the acidic nature of aromatic carboxylic acids. There I had explained you how carboxylic acids are stabilized. Say for example, it is a carboxylic acid. This carboxylic acid contains the water. This oxygen contains lone pair of electrons. So whenever it reacts with water, the H plus ions are accepted by this water molecule. This was given by it will donate the proton. So proton donors are called acids. So which is accepting this proton. So it is donating the proton, means it is acting as acid. Now you see, after donating the proton, what happens? That carbon gets this oxygen gets the negative charge, because it is lost as H plus ion. This bond is shifted onto this oxygen. So O minus we are getting, along with that hydronium ions we are getting. Now in this case, what happens here? The negative charge will be shifted here, and the pi bond is shifted onto this carbon, this oxygen atom. Then what happens? So the carboxylate ion, it is carboxylate ion. It is stabilized by internal resonance. Within the molecule, the resonance stabilization is taking place. So here it is getting the negative charge. So these two are resonating structures of carboxylate ion. So carboxylate ion is having it is having a two resonating structure. But whereas if you are taken the alcohols, such type of resonating structures are not there. Okay. So in this case, what we can write? We can write the resonance hybrid for this. So here, these two oxygen atoms, the pi bond is shifting from this in between these two oxygen atoms. So the negative charge lies in between these two oxygen atoms. It is carboxylate ion. The carboxylate ion stability mainly depends on the group, alkyl group. So either it may be alkyl group or it may be aryl group. If it is aryl group is there, so it is readily stabilized when compared to the alkyl group, because aryl group is electron withdrawing group. Whenever it withdraw the electron, then what happens? The negative charge will be readily stabilized. But whereas alkyl group is electron donating group, which donates the electron, then what happens? Again negative charge will be increases. So alkyl group destabilize the carboxylate ion, but aryl groups withdraw the electrons. So because of their sp2 carbon, so whenever they withdraw the electron, that negative charge is readily stabilized. Is that clear? Now you can take here carboxylic acid. This is carboxylic acid. So it is forming whenever it react with water, so it is forming the carboxylate ion and hydronium ion. So for this you can write the dissociation constant, that is Ka is equal to concentration of hydronium ion into concentration of carboxylate ion by concentration of acid. because the water concentration is what? Unity. It is a pure liquid and pure solid, their concentration is taken as what? Unity. So here acid dissociation constant, how it is related with concentration of acid? It is directly proportional, that is Ka is directly proportional to acidity. Okay, so it is inversely proportional to, we can take the water here Ka and pKa values, how they are inversely related. Okay, so this concept is we had discussed already. So is that clear? Why carboxylic acids are more acidic than the alcohols and phenols? Because the carboxylate ion which is present in the carboxylic acid is stabilized by resonance. That is, carboxylate ion is stabilized by resonance. Is that clear? Now let it get into the some of the examples here. Before going to that example, so overall here completely based on inductive and mesomeric effect, I am giving the one order. That order you have to remember while solving the acidic nature related problems. You need to remember, this is very, very important. So till whatever the competitive exams after intermediate you are going to write, or if you are preparing for the SET or NEET exam or NET exams or CSIR exams, so for those it is very, very helpful. Now benzene sulfonic acid is the strongest acid. After that formic acid. Now you compare the formic acid and benzoic acid, which is more acidic one. Now you see here, I will explain. In formic acid what happens? Back conjugation will take place. But whereas such type of back conjugation is not takes place in case of benzoic acid. You can take here, in this case, after losing the proton, so it forms the carboxylate ion. So it is what? Formic acid. When compared to the benzoic acid, formic acid is more acidic one. Okay, because the phenyl group, sometimes it will act as electron donating, sometimes it will act as electron withdrawing. But whereas here hydrogen is there, which is neither act as electron releasing nor electron donating, and also here back conjugation is there. So due to that, here it will changes and we will get like this. And also we are getting the here double bond. So these two are what? In conjugation, but such type of back conjugation, so like this type of back conjugation is not possible in case of benzoic acid. Okay na? So due to that benzoic acid is least acidic than the formic acid. After that you will see the carboxylic acid, aliphatic acid. It is aliphatic acid, it is aromatic acid. So first benzene sulfonic acid, formic acid, benzoic acid, aromatic acids are more acidic than the aliphatic acid. After that, when compared to aliphatic acid and carbonic acid, this carbonic acid is what? More acidic, least acidic when compared to the aliphatic acid. After that, phenol. Now here you need to remember the point. The phenol react with the sodium hydroxide and sodium metal. But that phenol does not react with the sodium carbonate, metal carbonate or metal bicarbonate. Those are mild bases. Those mild bases are not reacted by the phenol. But whereas those mild bases are reacted by the carboxylic acid, such as what? Aliphatic carboxylic acid and aromatic acids and carbonic acid. They will react with metal carbonates. That is the distinguishing test for the acids and alcohols. Okay na? So we'll see separate video I will make for the distinguishing test. You don't worry about it. So after that phenol is least acidic than the carbonic acid. After that water. So water is more acidic than the alcohol. Okay na? Because alcohol contains plus I group. After that acetylene. After that ethylene. After that ethane. Is that clear? That order is very, very important. You need to remember. Next, let's get into some examples here. Among formic acid and benzoic acid, which is more acidic? Formic acid is more acidic than benzoic acid. Now you see here which acid it is. It is aromatic acid. Which acid it is? Aliphatic acid. Which acid is more acidic? Aromatic acid is more acidic than the aliphatic acid, because the aromatic acid, you can take the aromatic acid. This is benzoic acid, aromatic acid. So this benzoic acid is what here? This benzoic acid withdraw the electron Okay, sorry, here benzoic acid, what happens? It loses the proton, while getting the what? Minus charge. So whenever we are getting the negative charge, then what happens here? That negative charge will shift here. So we are getting the what? These are electron withdrawing groups. They will withdraw the electrons. Okay, na? So then what happens? We are getting the what? Here positive charge we are getting, that carboxylate ion. So you can take the carboxylate ion. So double bond C, O minus, here also O minus. Okay, na? So O minus will be there, and here we are getting the positive charge. Okay. So then what happens? This bond will be shifted here. Similarly, this bond, like that, resonance stabilization is possible in case of aromatic acids. But whereas aliphatic acid, that resonance is not possible. And in case of acetic acid, and compare with aromatic acid, it is aliphatic acid, aromatic acid, which is more acidic. Just now I told you aromatic acid is more acidic than the aliphatic one. So now among here, it is what? Benzoic acid, all are benzoic acid. Here electron withdrawing group is there, electron releasing group is there. Once again I am recalling the concept of mesomeric effect. So electron withdrawing groups, what are those? Minus M groups. Minus mesomeric effect groups, what they will do? They increases, minus electron withdrawing groups increases acidic strength. Acidic strength of, they will increases the acidic strength. But whereas electron donating groups or electron releasing groups, electron donating groups or electron releasing groups, that is plus mesomeric effect, decreases acidic strength. Okay. So now among these acids, which is electron withdrawing one? So electron withdrawing groups will increases the acidic nature. That is 2 is more acidic. Electron releasing group decreases the acidic nature. When compared to 1, it is least acidic. So 1, after that 3. Is that clear? So now next we are going to see here. So it is what? Minus M group, it is plus M group, it is plus I group. Now which is a more acidic one? Electron withdrawing one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So among these, 2 is more acidic. After that, which one? After that, without any electron releasing group, 1. After that, among 3 and 4, it is more electron releasing when compared to this one. It is plus M group. It is what? Plus I group. So it is the least acidic one when compared to this one, 4. After that, 3. Is that clear, everyone? So next we are going to see here. So here you need to observe here, which one is more acidic here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So generally what we will think, the para substituted electron withdrawing group is more acidic. But what happens here? The 2 is more acidic. That is orthonitrobenzoic acid is more acidic than para-nitrobenzoic acid. After that meta-nitrobenzoic acid, after that only benzoic acid. What is the reason why orthonitrobenzoic acid is more acidic one? Now you see here in orthonitrobenzoic acid, what happens? This nitro group contains the double bond O, and here the carboxylic acid group contains the OH. Here this hydrogen and this oxygen will involve in the chelation, that is ring formation takes place. Such type of ring is formed by the water. Here you can take the more number of atoms are involved in the ring. So that is 5-membered and 6-membered ring we are getting there by that chelation method. Okay, now by that chelation we are getting more number of atoms containing ring we are getting. That is chelation is forming. Chelation in the sense ring formation. That ring formation will result in the stabilization of carboxylate ion. Then it can readily loses the H plus ion. So for that reason it is more acidic one. So that is what ortho substituted, whatever the group it may be, the ortho substituted compounds, ortho substituted benzoic acid is what? More acidic one. So what about ortho substituted phenol? Say for example, if we have the what? Ortho nitrophenol is there. So will it form the ortho effect here? There is no ortho effect here because the chelation is what? It is not having that much ability. Oxygen atom. Here oxide ion we are getting. Here it is what? O minus ion. This O minus ion is able to form the what? chelation with this nitrogen, and if it is hydrogen is there, it can form the hydrogen bond with that nitrate ion, that oxide, nitrogen containing oxygen. It will form the ring with that possibility is there, but whereas here the ring possibility is not there. Okay na? So due to that, what happens? So it is here there is no ortho effect here due to ortho effect. Due to ortho effect. What is mean by ortho effect here? Ortho effect in the sense, whatever the group it may be, the benzoic acid at ortho position, either it may be electron releasing group or electron withdrawing group, whatever the group it may be. So if that group is present at whatever the group which is present at ortho position means that is more acidic due to all combined effects. That is what inductive effect you can take, mesomeric effect you can apply, and you can apply the what chelation effect. All the effects will be applicable at ortho substituted benzoic acid. Is that clear? So that is what due to ortho effect. What is mean by ortho effect here? Ortho effect in the sense, ortho substituted benzoic acid. Okay, that substituent may be electron releasing or electron withdrawing, will have the what more acidic nature due to formation of chelation and also combined effect of steric hindrance, inductomeric effect and mesomeric effect. So due to all these effects, that ortho substituted benzoic acids are more acidic. Is that clear? We'll see some more example. Next examples. Here what happens now, we have orthomethoxybenzoic acid, metamethoxybenzoic acid, paramethoxybenzoic acid is there. Among these, simply what I said here, ortho substituted benzoic acid is more acidic, whatever the group it may be. After that, we have to compare the water whether it is electron releasing or electron withdrawing group. It is plus M group. So plus mesomeric effect. What happens? Plus M groups electron releasing group decreases the acidic nature. So this is meta position. So whenever the meta position containing whatever the group it may be, either it may be electron releasing group or electron withdrawing group, will not have any effect. So will not have effect, but it is having more effect. So for that reason it is having least acidic nature. So among these, which is having more acidic one? Among these, which is having more acidic? One is more acidic, that is ortho substituted. After that, meta and chloro, this is plus M group, increases electron density. Whenever it is increasing electron density, the carboxylate ion is destabilized. So it is destabilizing means it will decreases the acidic nature. So meta substituted one will not have effect. 1, 2, 3. Here also 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, 2, 3. And after that, these all are electron releasing group. Now we are going to see the electron withdrawing group. You can take the more number of example. Now here electron withdrawing group, which is electron withdrawing group? It is ortho substituted. 1, 2, 3. So ortho substituted one is more acidic. After that, we have to compare the what it is. Cyanide ion is what it is, an electron withdrawing, minus M group. So here it is meta, it is para. Para is what? More electron withdrawing. So it is having para position, it will have more effect. So it will withdraw and it will stabilize the carboxylate ion readily when compared to meta cyanobenzoic acid. So for that reason, so 1, after that 2. So next, among this fluorine and chlorine, this fluorine is what? More plus M, that is plus mesomeric effect, but it is what? Somewhat less plus mesomeric effect. So it is less electron releasing when compared to this one. When it is having less electron releasing nature, it is having more acidic nature. Okay na? So then what happens? It is more acidic when compared to this. I had explained you in phenols also. Now here, due to presence of these bulkier groups of methyl groups, then what happens? The effect of nitro group is less on the carboxylic acid. So then what happens? It is least acidic when compared to this one. So it is more acidic one. And also you can take in place of nitro, you can take the cyano group also. You can take the cyano group also. Here one more example you can take. COOH, here CH3, here NO2 is there. Here in this case, now this is one of the exceptional. You can remember, it is not exceptional, it is conceptual one. So here what? Cyano group is there. cyano, CN group is there. Now among these two, which is more acidic? Generally nitro group is more electron withdrawing, it should be more acidic. But what happens? The cyano group is more acidic one. What is the reason here? This nitro group is not present in plane. Okay, now which is out of the plane. So due to bulkier group, it is out of the plane and it is repelled and it is not having that much effect here. But whereas the cyano group is what? It is a linear one within the plane. So even though it is having the steric hindrance, but it is present in within the plane, so it will have the some effect on the carboxylic acid. So it will have the what? More acidic nature. Now among these, phthalic acid, isophthalic acid, terephthalic acid, these names are very important. Phthalic acid and terephthalic acid, in polymers also you are going to get. Now among these three, which is more acidic one? So it is what? It is what? 1, 2, 3. It is ortho position. So that is what simply ortho substituted is more acidic. After that we have meta and para is there. COOH group is what? Electron withdrawing one. So that is para. After that meta. So 1, 3, 2. Now among these two, electron withdrawing group increases the acidic nature. Both are having ortho effect. So but here it is minus M group. It is what? Plus M group. Okay, na? So then minus M group increases so it will withdraw the electron. Whenever it is withdrawing the electron, that hydrogen is readily lost and it gets the readily stability. Carboxylate ion is readily stabilized by nitro group. It will lose us easily H plus ion. Next application, that is a basic nature of aromatic amines, which is very, very important. Basic nature of aromatic amines and amides. So what is mean by basic nature? In the inductive effect we have discussed that which can donate easily lone pair of electron, that is said to be what? Lewis base. Which can accept the pair of electron, it is called Lewis acid. So if that nitrogen containing amines containing nitrogen, if it want to donate the pair of electron, means it should have the what on the nitrogen, it should have more electron density. Is it or not? That is what? Which one will increases the electron density generally? Electron releasing groups increases the electron density on the nitrogen. Is it or not? So electron withdrawing group, what they will do? They will withdraw the electron from that nitrogen. Whenever they are withdrawing the electron from the nitrogen, then what happens? That nitrogen cannot donate the what? Easily electron pairs. So it is having the what? Less acidic, less basic nature. That is, electron withdrawing groups decreases the basic nature. Electron releasing groups increases the basic nature. So that you do remember. Now here aromatic amines are there, ammonia is there, aliphatic amines is there. So which is more basic here, which can easily donate the electron pairs? This aliphatic amines will have what? More basic. After that ammonia and aromatic amines are least basic in nature. So what is the reason here? Now you can take here, in this case, the nitrogen containing pair of electron will involve in delocalization because it is present in conjugation with this pi bonds of aromatic ring. So then what happens? We are going to get the what? Resonating structures here. Negative charge, double bond, NH2 plus. So again this pi bond is shifted, this bond is shifted here. So we are going to get the negative charge at para position, double bond NH2 plus. So again this negative charge will be shifted here, this pi bond is shifted here. Then what happens? We are going to get here negative charge, double bond O, double bond O, double bond NH2 plus. So this negative charge will come here, this pi bond again shifted to the nitrogen. So again we are getting the what? Aniline. That is, if the NH2 group is directly binded to the benzene ring, then it is commonly called aniline. IPSC name aminobenzene. Now you see here, due to this, here is that nitrogen containing lone pair of electron, is that free or it is involved in delocalization? It is involved in delocalization, so it is not donated easily. But whereas you can see here ammonia, which is not having any groups, so it can easily donate. But whereas here alkyl group is what? Electron releasing group, which can releases the electron to this nitrogen. So this alkyl group increases the electron density on the nitrogen. Whenever the alkyl group increases electron density on nitrogen, then what happens? Electron density will be increases. Then electron density is increased, means that nitrogen can easily donate the lone pair of electrons. So it is having more basic nature. Is that clear, everyone? Now the basic nature of amines mainly depends on the basicity, mainly depends on the resonating structure. You can see the basicity of amines. Basicity is inversely proportional to number of resonating structures. Number of resonating structure. More is the number of resonating structure, lesser is the basicity of the amine. And this basicity is inversely proportional to electronegativity. It is inversely proportional to electronegativity of nitrogen atom. So nitrogen should not have the what electronegativity, means that nitrogen should not be bonded with what electron withdrawing group. If it is electron withdrawing groups are there, then what happen? Nitrogen electronegativity will be increases, because those electron withdrawing groups withdraw the electron from this nitrogen. So nitrogen also what it will do? It will withdraw the electron. So it will hold the strongly that lone pair of electron. So it cannot donate easily. So basicity will be decreases. That is what you can say here, electron withdrawing groups. Okay. So that is what based on that concept we can explain all these examples. Still we have so many. You can see here. This is aromatic amine. It is aliphatic amine. So simply by seeing the aromatic or aliphatic amines, you can decide whether it is more basic or not. Aliphatic amines, just now I told you aliphatic amines are more basic than aromatic amines. Among these, this is what the lone pair of electron is in conjugation with benzene ring. But whereas here lone pair of electron is not in conjugation with this benzene ring, because this lone pair of electron, these pi bonds are separated by 2 sigma bond. But whereas here 1 sigma bond, lone pair sigma lone pi bond. So or else pi bond sigma pi. Then it is said to be what? Conjugation. Here it is conjugation is there. But there is no conjugation. This lone pair of electron is not involving in resonance. So it can easily donate the what? That pair of electrons. So it is more basic one. Now among these two, now among these three you can compare here. 1, 2, 3. So which is more basic? This is more basic. This is less basic one. What is the reason here? It will have less number of resonating structure, but it will have more number. It is having further more, because 3 phenyl groups are substituted. Phenyl group is what it is. You can compare the what hybridization concept. So here sp2 carbons are binded. Here what sp2 carbons are binded here. Here only one sp2. Here 2 sp2 carbon. Electronegativity on the nitrogen is the electronegativity of carbon is more here when compared to this one, because 2 sp2 carbon, so they are withdrawing the electron, then nitrogen electron electronegativity is also increases, so it cannot releases that much easily. It is having more ability to hold that electron, so that is what its basicity will be decreases. You can compare here these two. Now here the nitrogen containing lone pair is involved in delocalization, but whereas this nitrogen containing lone pair is not involved in delocalization, because already within the ring it is having the what aromaticity. These lone pair of electrons are free, so free to donate. Okay, and also if it is involves also in resonance, but it is having the less number of resonating structure when compared to this one. So it is having more number of resonating structure. That resonating structures are inversely proportional to basicity. Now you can compare these two here. So the lone pair, here it is what the lone pair is present inside, that is involved in the delocalization. Now you see, alternatively we have or not. Here the lone pair pi bond, lone pair sigma pi, again sigma pi, sigma pi, here sigma, here lone pair. So alternatively is there. So conjugation is there, but this lone pair is outside the ring. So then what happen? It can easily donate. So it is more aromatic. So it will have more resonating structure. So for that reason. Now among these, which is the aromatic one? This is an aromatic one. So aromatic amines are what? Least acidic. Okay, now aromatic amines are what? Least acidic. Now these are what? Aliphatic amines. Among aliphatic amine, which is more acidic one, more basic one? It should be having that nitrogen should have the what? Electron releasing group should be attached. Now these are what? sp3 carbon. This is also sp3 carbon. But whereas this carbon is what? sp2 carbon. So this carbon is also sp2 carbon. So this sp2 carbon is very close to this nitrogen. So it will withdraw that pair of electron. And also it is a delocalization. Okay, now. So there is a involvement of resonance is there. But here there is no involvement of resonance. Sigma, 2 sigma are separated by that pi bond. So no resonance. Here there is no sp2 carbon itself only. So it is more basic one. After that this one. After that this one. Least basic one is aromatic one. Is that clear? Now next we are going to see here. Among these, which is the aliphatic one? This is aliphatic one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is more basic one? You need to identify, if they had given an option, whether they are aromatic or aliphatic. First thing you need to do like that. So we have to follow the elimination process. So second one is more basic. After that among 1, 3, 4, which can easily donate the pair of electron? This one. Because this lone pair of electrons are outside the ring. 1. After that, which one? Among 3 and 4, which can easily donate the pair of electron? Here the lone pair of electrons are present inside the ring, so which can easily delocalized. So 3. After that, what? 4. Now among these three, it is an aliphatic without any electronegative atom. It is also aliphatic, but here oxygen is there. It is more electronegative. Electronegative atom withdraw the electron from this atom. So then what happens? That nitrogen containing electrons are not that much free, but whereas here free electrons. After that this, because it is an aromatic one, least basic. Now among these three, you have to be clear here. Okay, na? So now you see here it is a tertiary amine. It is what? Aromatic amine. Aromatic amine is least basic one. It is least basic one. It is what? Aliphatic amine. This is also aliphatic. This is also aliphatic. Now it is also tertiary amine. Both are tertiary amine. Among tertiary amine, which is more basic one? Now you see here, these three are electron releasing group. Here also electron releasing groups are there, but it is propyl group is there. Okay, na? So it is having the steric hindrance. So due to that, this compound will readily donate the pair of electron. That is, first one is what? Here 3 is what? More basic. After that what? 1. After that least one is 2. We'll see some more example. Aniline with electron withdrawing group, electron releasing group. Just now we had discussed. That is what? The aniline with electron withdrawing group will have the what? More basic nature. Electron releasing groups will increases the electron density over the nitrogen. Then that nitrogen can easily donate the pair of electron. After that, without any substituent. After that, least one is with electron withdrawing one. Now among these, which is more electron withdrawing? It is a plus M group, plus mesomeric effect. So it is plus I group. So plus M group is dominate the plus I group. That is, it will have the what? More basic nature. Third one. After that second one. After that first one. After that fourth one. Because fourth one is what? Minus M group. So electron withdrawing groups decreases the basic nature. Electron releasing groups increases the basic nature. That you do remember. And among these 1, 2, 3, 4. Here what? Electron withdrawing groups are there. Here there is no electron withdrawing. So one is more basic. After that, among these, this NO2 group will not have any effect. So 3. After that, this nitro group is somewhat far from the amine. So it is 4. After that, 2. So it is having more effect on the NH2 when compared to this one. Now among these two, which is having more basic here, the NO2 effect is very less on this amine. But whereas this NO2 effect is more. So it is having the less effect. So it can have the what? More electron density when compared to this one. So this nitrogen containing a lone pair can be readily donated. So because here due to steric hindrance, what happened? This NO2 effect will not be there on this group. Slight effect will be, that NO2 effect will be decreased. But whereas here the NO2 effect is more on this NH2 group. Now after that we will see here. Among these all what? Electron releasing group, plus M groups. So plus mesomeric effect, it is also plus mesomeric effect. Now here it is at meta position. Meta position will not have any effect. So then what happens? Electron releasing group increases electron density over the nitrogen. So among these, which is having more electron, which is having more basic nature, that plus M effect. That is what in case of ortho and para, if you are comparing. So this ortho group is which is present very close. So which increases more electron density on the nitrogen. After that third one, after that second one. Next among these, this fluorine is more electron releasing when compared to chlorine. So it is more electron releasing means it is more basic one. More electron releasing, more is the basic nature. Among these two, which is having more electron withdrawing, this one will have more electron withdrawing compared to this one. Is it or not? So it is having least electron withdrawing, so it is more basic. Now among these amide and aniline, which is having more basic? Aniline is having more basic than the amide, because this aniline is what? It is a carbonyl carbon, it is minus M group, minus mesomeric effect. So it is an sp2 carbon. Excuse me. Here there is no resonance, but here more resonance is there, and this lone pair of electron is readily donated. Sorry, here what happens in this case? Minus M group is there which withdraw the electron, which is very closer, but here the electrons are not withdraws, but that electrons are involved in resonance. So here more electronegativity on the nitrogen, so less basic nature when compared to that one. Among these amine and amide, which is more basic one? Amine is more basic because it is a sp2 carbon which can withdraw the electron from this nitrogen. So amides are what? Less basic than the amines. You can take here amides are there and amines are there. These are amides. C double bond NH2 group is said to be amide. And amine, if you are comparing the basicity of amide and amines, which is more basic? Amines are more basic than amides. Now you see here amine, amide, ammonia and aniline. Among these, which is more basic one? Aliphatic amines are more basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. So aliphatic amine, after that ammonia, after that aromatic amine, after that least basic one is what? Amide. Is that clear? Now here this urea is there, no? It is urea is contains the what? 2 nitrogens which are having 2 lone pairs. But by seeing that 2 lone pair of electron, we can say it as it is a diacidic base. But what happens? It can captures the proton, only one proton. So it is a monoacidic base which accepts only one proton. So that is what it is, a monoacidic base. It is not the diacidic base. Okay, na? Now among these you can compare here. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4. Now you see here how many lone pairs are there? 3 lone pairs. Here how many? 2 lone pairs are there. Here 1 lone pair. Now in this case what happened? 3 lone pair of electron, it is more basic one. After that here 2 lone pair, here only 1 lone pair, it is alkyl amine, it is amide group is there. Amide group decreases the basic nature because it is an electron withdrawing one. And among these which is more basic one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you see here it is guanidine. Guanidine is more basic one. So after that you compare the what? Here NH2 group which are binded with what? C double bond O group. Now here there is no C double bond O. 2, 1. After that this 5. After that you see among 3 and 4, which is more basic one? 3 is more basic. After that least one is 4th one, because 3 contains the 2 nitrogen with lone pairs. Is that clear? It is aniline, it is phenylhydrazine, it is benzylamine, it is benzamide. Okay, na? So now among these, which is more basic one, which can easily donate the lone pair of electron? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you see which nitrogen containing lone pair is not involved in resonance. This nitrogen is not involved in resonance because which nitrogen containing lone pair is separated by 2 sigma bonds. So it is more basic one. After that every nitrogen is involved in the resonance. Now but here this phenylhydrazine contains 2 nitrogen atoms. So 2 nitrogen, 2 lone pairs are there. It can be one lone pair is involved in resonance, but another can be donated. After that 1, because here in fourth we have the what sp2 carbon. Carbonyl carbon is what? It is a electron withdrawing group minus Me group. So it is the least one. So it is an electron withdrawing group. Electron withdrawing group. So which is the least basic one. Now among these, it is ethylamine, it is hydroxylamine, hydrazine, it is a secondary amine. Now among these, which can easily donate the pair of electron? Now here 2 nitrogen, hydrazine, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 3 is more basic. After that, you see here, this nitrogen is attached with what? Plus M group, plus mesomeric effect group. So it can increase the electron density on the nitrogen. Then what happens? It can easily donate the pair of electron. After that, 1 and 4, that is secondary amine, primary amine. So secondary amines are more basic than primary amine. Have you understood? So 3, after that 2, after that 4, after that 1. Now among these, guanidine and tertiary amine, so it is what? Methylamine, methylamide. Now you can take the what? This one secondary amine. Now you can take the here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This guanidine contains the what? 3 lone pair of electron. So it is always more basic. After that 2, 3, 4. Which is more basic one? Now you see here it is tertiary amine. Here 1 nitrogen only 1 lone pair, but here 2 lone pairs are there. So 3. After that tertiary is there, secondary is there. That is tertiary. After that secondary. Is that clear? So these are the number of examples. You may not find at one place, but I have given you all the number of examples at one place. You try to watch this till the end. You will get complete information. These are very, very important. So in the next video, we are going to start the hyperconjugation, which is very, very important. So in tomorrow's, you will get the what? Hyperconjugation. So by today, end of the day, you are going to get this basic nature of amines video uploaded. So don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. And for more videos, you will get complete chemistry. Thank you. Have a nice day.